I'm playing. I was gonna go to third.
Yeah, literally, I was gonna be like,
I was gonna have it.
Wow. It's two against one. Is that what it is? Let's do what it is. Let's see, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that what it
It's
is?
not like that. It's not like that.
Anyway, that's the end of the show, everybody. I got last to meet you. I'm playing. Well, hello. And welcome to today's episode of hashtag
Young
Young
and
Kinging.
Kinging.
That's why, this show is all about inspiring young people all around the world, regardless of where you are and in the industry that you're in, whether it's you're a tech person, creative person, engineer, teacher, whatever it is. This is the show. We come forth and we inspire you guys to go out there and dominate in your industry. Doesn't matter how old you are. All right? And we inspire you with the content that we bring and, of course, with the Word of God. All right? That's what we do, inspired, of course, by the Holy Spirit. All right? So definitely do that. And using the name of the Lord in doing everything that you do. All right? So that's what, the show all about, impacting you, motivating you, inspiring you, So that's what the show is all about. And I'm excited for today. Because, we have a very big topic, which I believe everybody's gonna love.
Yeah,
right?
It's a sweet one today.
It's a sweet one, right?
Yeah.
But before we dive into all of that, first thing first, as always, we need to introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
My name is, of course, Andrew Guti,
Guti,
your favorite person / handsome person in the whole wide world.
My name is Ty Desola, your favorite person in the universe.
And I'm Aviana, favorite person in the galaxy. I'm on countries now, guys. Yay.
But other than that, how you guys doing? You guys good?
Great,
amazing,
very
beautiful, prolific.
Prolific. I can see her. Have y'all seen her?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen? Have you guys seen? No. Have you guys seen? Nah,
The Air Force is
though. It's really white.
You know why the Air Force is white?
Oh my goodness.
When the Air Force is white, it's either the brother just bought it last week, or he doesn't wear it.
Nah, man. Listen, let me tell you
It's a
something.
little bit too white, though.
No, I'm saying
Nah,
when
I'm
the Air
very
Forces
good.
are white like that,
Listen, I'm very good. I keep my stuff clean. I'm very good, when it comes to maintenance.
You see, like the white and the white be white in.
Literally,
Yeah.
It's white in.
It's white
Alright?
in.
White in. I say it's white in. All right. But I'm glad you guys are looking good.
Thank
And I
you
hope
very
you guys are blessed and highly favored.
Blessed and highly favored.
I know you guys are. So, what we gotta do first before we jump into this content? What we gotta do? Tell them.
You have to download King's Chat.
They can't hear you.
You have to download King's Chat.
That's what's up.
Yeah. On the Love Word App Store, it's also on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
That's what's up. I like that.
Don't start laughing. Because I know why you're laughing.
Wow.
We're not gonna say
What
much.
else did it have to do?
Yeah.
I mean, once you get on King's Chat, the first thing you should do is go and follow the Man of God, Pastor Chris. Okay. Then follow us at Love Word UK. This is where everything happens. This is where you get the best programs, the best TV shows, The Watchmen, The Book Club, Full Disclosure, Young and Kinging, Fast Kids.
Everything.
There is something for every person,
Yeah.
every category of people.
Yeah.
Just, come here and receive words and fun that's going to edify your life.
The Spirit. And if you're a young content creator, use our hashtag. Follow us. And use hashtag YK. So it's been changed. Just making that sure. It's been changed to hashtag YK. So if you're a young content creator, definitely use our hashtag. And then, we'll display it right here on King's Chat.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's what we do every day.
Okay.
Now, your favorite
Every
section
day.
of the show.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm excited.
this is my favorite, and I believe you guys it's your favorite as well. Now, of course, we have the game master in the house.
Where is he?
Ty's in the house.
Where is it?
I said Ty's in the house.
Ty's in the house.
Said
Ty's in the house.
Ty's in the house.
house.
All right, game master, what's going on? What we got today?
Y'all see, you guys
Don't
just
make it
want to
hard,
bring
please.
the music
Thank
out
you.
of me.
Oh, the music. Okay.
All right, so today we're going to be playing a fun game. It's going to be interesting. These guys are going to be on the hot seat for a minute because they're going to be thinking a lot.
Hot seat. Okay.
But we're going to be playing the alphabet game again, but with a bit of a spin. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys an alphabet and I want you guys to give me as many tech brands that start. Leave your phone. Leave your phone.
What do
leave
you
your
mean?
phone. As many tech brands or companies that start with the alphabet.
Tech companies.
So they could be cars, they could be computers,
Okay.
I see.
they could be like manufacturers, like food,
Even people's
food
names?
machines. No, I don't need the names. This is the companies.
Okay.
So
Okay.
basically any tech company or
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
a brand.
Okay. Okay.
Is that okay?
I got you.
yeah.
All right.
Sweet. Let's start off simple.
Then start with me.
Yeah,
Wow.
basically this is how we're gonna do it. So we start with one person, you go, until there is no other name to
I
mention.
feel like I'll get more points.
You feel,
feel you
it's
get
a
more
feeling.
points.
It's a
It's a feeling. Wow.
She
It's
said
a
she
feeling.
feels.
No.
It's a feeling.
I
Okay,
know.
okay, let's do it. Let's
It's
go.
annoying.
Let's go.
Ah,
All right. First letter A.
okay,
So
you
go.
start.
Apple.
Apple.
Alpha TV.
Alpha TV is smart one. Coming back to you.
Wait. B.
No.
It's
A.
when A.
So A.
Yeah.
Android.
Android is a tech.
Wait, so you say tech or brand?
Brand, tech, company, whatever. As far as it's tech related.
As far as it's tech related.
Tech related. Yeah.
Okay, so you said Apple, then you said
Android.
Android. No, that's not true. No.
I think.
No,
Is
it's
Android a
Android.
company?
Nah, it's not. Listen, it's
Why?
what you mean?
Let's find out.
In other words,
Let
you
me
just
hear
trying to
that
say no, Android is not a brand. It's like a system.
True that.
Really?
Just say you use
iOS.
It's,
Really?
Hey,
But
don't
I
say
think-
really.
I think there is a company
It's
that's
still,
Android.
he said
No.
anything tech, anything. He said everything under that bracket.
Oh,
So.
no, that's Samsung.
I feel like
That's-
that goes.
Listen, that's
Don't you guys
no,
think? I feel like
no,
that.
no.
So yeah, on to you. Yeah,
No,
I'm right.
it's not. It's definitely not.
It is.
It's definitely not.
It is because
Android
it's,
is not a company, it's an operating
It's
system.
not.
so
Yeah, but it's
It's a
still under
system.
tech.
It is.
It's not a brand.
Okay, fine. We'll give it to you, but it's not. Okay,
It's
not.
It's not though. It's
It's
not.
not. It's
Yeah.
not. Thank
Okay,
you.
give us
I
one.
took
A.
an Audi. Simple as that. There you go. I would have said.
Chile, I was waiting for someone to go
Listen.
cars.
Oh, you said
Legit.
cars.
I did
Well,
mention
you
cars at
did
the
say
beginning.
but it's okay.
Okay,
Move
it's fine.
on.
Let's go.
Let's go
Move
B.
on. Are you guys ready now?
Let's see B.
All right.
Wait,
go.
hold on.
Let's go another letter entirely. Let's go. That's hard.
Which one?
D.
Okay. D.
Wait, I'm gonna go first.
D. Okay.
You're gonna go first. You're still thinking about it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Wow. Why can't we do E? But okay, let's go D.
E.
D.
Tech or cars?
Let's go E. And why can't we do E? This
All right. Let's do E. Since you want to do E.
Yeah, this
All
stuff.
E.
E.
Yes.
You're not
Go on,
making
there's
it
a
any easy
lot.
for me.
There's a lot.
Company, tech,
Mm.
cars. What else? Phones.
Phones.
Yeah.
Phone
With E.
companies. Yeah.
I don't know.
If you're into airplanes.
It's not really helpful.
Are you joking? E. Are you for real?
Yeah.
Oh my
All
God.
right, you start. You start.
Okay, you
All right,
go.
Andre, you start.
SPs.
SPs, look at
SPs.
I see what you wanted to do.
SPs.
Okay, give us another one with E.
What? Why did I need to give you? Now I feel like more we're doing, the more now we're branding this stuff. But okay, Emirates.
Did you say planes?
You see, you said
I
planes.
literally just said planes. No.
Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say B, but that's B.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All
K.
right.
All right.
No,
One
let's
more.
do one more.
You guys pick a letter.
Okay. K.
Okay.
What was K?
Hey.
Yeah. K.
Kia.
Okay, she started nice.
King's chat. Wow. Okay.
Andre came ready for you.
King's
Like-
chat.
Okay,
Bro.
if we're doing it like that, then I might as well just name all the love one apps.
Let's go.
Go on. What's stopping you?
So let's start from A.
It's too.
No. He started already. King shot. Come on, let's
King's
go.
chat.
Let's go.
King's chat. Love one app. What
No,
shit?
that does not
That's
start with
L,
L.
but KL.
Listen. So are we now naming love? Means that's
No.
at this point.
Yeah,
At
I
this
just
point.
you said SP, you said Alpha T, you said King's
Yeah,
chat.
'cause that's
Might
part
as
of
Because they
the-
well.
actually started with the letters.
So
But it
the
was
letter.
with L, KL.
No, like there's King's Pay, King's Business.
Wait, what did you say, L? What did you say for? What did you say?
I love World Worship app.
You said love or worship app. Wow. Ooh. Okay.
That's the app I use.
Okay, no problem. Love of music and arts ministry.
Yeah,
Okay.
that as well.
Wow, what else?
You know what?
Let me see,
At this point, I'm gonna just swap the whole thing entirely. Let us go with ministry applications.
I'll get you that next
King's
time.
Pay.
What?
Let's do it.
King's Conference.
Ministry applications.
I just said you can't. Okay, you say what? King's Pay.
And conference.
You say you can't say
You
King's
can't just
Pay
say
and King's
King's-
Conference.
Can I throw this lady away?
So I'm winning, right?
No, you're not. I mean, you're winning, yes, but my point is I'm winning right now. Okay, you say King's Pay, King's Conference.
Okay.
Okay, you said King's. There's another K.
It's all right, King's Business. Let's go.
Oh.
There you go. Mm.
Can we go to L now?
Okay, let's go, L. See, you really
Love
love
World
yourself.
App Store.
Love World App Store, Love of Worship app.
Can we go to another one?
Lit.
I give you guys the simple option.
Exactly, lit.
You
This
guys
is
just-
Should
actually,
we do
just
ministry
go-
books as well?
Just do ministry applications.
yeah, lit.
Applications. Okay.
Yeah. See, whatever letter. Let's go.
Okay,
Ministry applications.
Wow.
Love World UK.
It's not an app.
It's not an app.
No.
Wow.
What's the one?
Live TV mobile app.
Live TV.
Wow.
Live TV.
Live TV. Even Tyler's microphone just jumped out. You're like, yep.
You know
Live
what? You know
TV.
what? At this point, this game has officially been won
By me.
by
everyone.
Andre.
Yeah, exactly. Because at this point, listen, there's Love World Publishing app.
Yes.
There's
Come on.
Live TV mobile app.
Come on.
There's
Rhapsody. So I'm going to different letters.
Rhapsody of reality.
I'm just going to go to different
yeah.
letters.
Yeah.
App. What else?
We have Rhapsody. We have Hidden Streams.
What else?
We
app?
have the app, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's go.
Okay, what else? What else you got?
Okay.
C-Flix.
C-Flix.
What else?
King's View,
Kingsview. We have Alpha TV.
Alpha TV.
Alpha TV.
We got King's Pay. We got PCDL.
Yep. Plus Kids
PCDL.
Digital Library.
How can you forget PCDL?
See?
We got.
We got a lot of apps.
We
We got
have a
Yokas.
lot. Oh, but
Yes,
yeah,
we still do
yeah,
actually.
we
We
do,
still
yeah,
do.
We still have Yokas.
Yes.
Um.
But basically, you know,
Yeah.
we got everything in tech you can
Yeah.
think of. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So I won, right?
Basically.
I won.
Yeah, you won. You won.
Fine.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for asking.
That's why I say it's a feeling.
It's a. Oh.
I think I should have said I know.
There you
In
go.
faith. I
Your
should have
words.
faith in
See
my
your
words.
words.
Yeah.
You used your
Yeah,
words.
I
You
think
say I feel.
Wow.
There you go. See,
Okay.
I knew. Right?
Okay.
I knew.
Okay.
But
okay.
yeah,
okay.
but that's good. Big tech. Well, obviously we migrated to ministry, but
Ministry.
Yeah. As you should, but you know.
that's shit. But yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, I like that. Thank you so much though. But next time, you know, I'll definitely, probably play another one where you probably win. You probably.
I would win.
Yeah, you would not
Maybe.
feel.
Not probably, I would win.
Maybe
Praise
not.
God.
Maybe not. All right. But that was it's game time. That was the game time. Thank you so much, Tara.
You are.
Now, are you guys ready for today's
Yes.
Yeah.
focus?
Ready for
Okay.
today's
Let's
conversation.
get into it.
Let's
Right.
get
So
into
today's story focus is. Now it makes sense why you wanted to play big tech. Now it makes a whole lot of sense. Anything to do with technology, okay, makes a whole lot of
Oh, I
sense.
didn't say Alexa.
So today's story focus is.
Hey.
So today's story focus is big tech invading our privacy.
Is big
That's
tech
an
invading our
interesting one.
privacy?
Question mark.
Right. Big
Question
tech
mark.
invading our privacy.
Are they?
Is
Are they?
big
No?
tech invading
Maybe?
our privacy?
Yes? No?
Okay.
All right, let's
So
Yeah.
there's an article that I saw on one of media platforms, right? And it says YouTube accused of collecting UK children's data.
What age?
So this is under this big tech company has been accused of collecting the viewing data of children aged under 13 in breach of a UK data privacy code designed to protect children. So there's a dad, and he filed a complaint to the company saying they are taking data from their from their kid, and this goes under the children's internet code. That's what it goes under. So he now filed. Mr. McCannon says plenty of children watch YouTube content on family devices where this data can be gathered by default because it is not registered as a children's account. So now you can imagine now if your child is going on this platform, and all they want to do is just watch content, happily, and they see, whatever they're watching, they're grabbing the data and storing it. The question is, what are they using the data for?
Yeah.
I mean, we in the last few years, in recent years, we understand that data is currency at this point. Data is literally currency at this point, and data literally goes to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
And people literally pay for data. So it's very interesting that we're looking at the privacy levels of like people like big tech companies. If you think of the fact that like in the UK, you have 3 questions that are your security questions if you need to log into anything: your date of birth, your address, and your
email.
full name.
Yeah, email. All of the, it's true.
Yeah, if you're going to go to any verification, it's always your date of birth, your address, or your full name,
email number,
or email address as well.
Yeah.
And these are things that some of these websites, some of these big tech companies always ask for when you need to log into their platforms. Now, I've always thought, why do they need to know my date of birth? Why do they need to know my address? I'm just trying to log in to like literally access something or you get it. But when you understand that data is so being monetized in our day and age, you know that it's very important that we understand the privacy rules in using this software and these tech companies' devices.
That's true.
Another thing I was looking at into was GDPR. So GDPR is basically like the General Data Protection Legislation. And this was in effect from 25th of May 2018.
Yeah.
And basically this just governs the way which we process, use, and store personal information about people's identity and their living and everything. But most big tech companies have found a loophole to it. You see that terms and condition?
Yeah, no one reads it.
How many of you read it?
All the time.
Yeah, because it's too long, because they're like full.
They make it so long
that
most of the time you just say, I agree, I agree, I agree. But you don't know what you're agreeing to half of the time. And most of the time, we're most likely agreeing to our privacy being
in between the lines.
In between the lines, being used a little bit.
So could you say even the dad here is, had to say a complaint, even though the big tech company said that, oh no, under the children's internet code, that, they won't allow, to take certain data from the kids or whatever it is platform they're using from, right? But still, do you think that even under those terms and conditions, they're slightly going in and taking the information?
Like you just said, like data is like right now, like people would actually pay for it. And I think we talked about in a different episode about how information, so they if they gather the data, they know what to put out in that sense. So I definitely think there's still like something in between the lines with that as well, because thinking about it is quite interesting. I don't know. I would say that I don't want to say it's not safe, but it's like can we really trust them fully? Because if I don't have the time to go through all the terms and conditions, so it's like there will probably be a loophole.
Probably a loophole.
Yeah.
Okay.
For most websites and applications, especially to do with the internet, even sometimes when you go to some websites, it asks you accept cookies or not, and there's just so many different things that sometimes a majority of people don't even know what they're accepting.
That's true.
Majority of people.
But
don't know.
even that, sometimes when you wanna accept cookies or you don't, sometimes they still don't give you the option to reject. Sometimes they be like, oh, manage, manage.
It's true.
Just manage.
And even to manage, there's some things you can't click off.
Yeah, exactly. So you just have to accept it and go and just browse or do whatever you need to do. But I believe one of you had a similar story when it comes to privacy and data.
Yeah, I had one actually. An article about Alexa.
Hey.
And it's interesting because in this article, basically a man comes home and Alexa goes off, because with Alexa you have to kind of say her name for it to come up. But then she's just speaking and she's saying different things, I think, about him, and it's like,
okay.
Hello.
Because I have an Alexa.
Who are you?
Yeah, I'm like, is anyone in there?
Yeah, it's quite interesting because it's like, so what is controlling that in that sense? Like, how is it just speaking on its own?
And the question is, why does he have that information in the first place?
No, it's not even that.
I think it's part of it.
Is it
like,
part
for example,
of it?
mine has my information. It has like my name.
So how much information are they allowed to keep?
Things Okay, that's the question.
So you're saying that the guy came back from work,
Yeah.
and he got back from work,
And you just heard his
and
Alexa just
these
like,
Alexa
yeah,
speaking, repeating
different things. Yeah.
different things that he probably spoke prior to asking Alexa to do certain things for him. And then he got back and Alexa was repeating the exact same thing that he had spoken before. Okay, so now my question is like, who is actually, okay, so Alexa was saying it, but this is an on switch for Alexa, right? Because I personally don't have it. I don't use that, so I actually really don't.
That's the thing.
So you need to call it out first.
Yeah.
Just the same as when you're using an iPhone, you have to call Siri and whatnot.
Like
Okay,
you have to, because if you don't say her name, she's not gonna come up.
I see him. But he came up and then he was.
Yeah, exactly.
But you see, that's where the dodginess comes in. So it's always on, but for it to interact with you, you have to call out to it, just like your phone. Most like the AI on your phone is always there.
Yeah.
But so when it's just there being dormant, is it actually taking in information without permission?
Because you know we're always just speaking. Because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, I'm speaking to the device and
Yeah.
it's responding back to me.
So now
So-
there's this article by
So is it similar to?
yeah, similar
okay.
to hers,
Okay.
All right, okay.
by Arlo Gilbert, and it was put this article. He's a freelance journalist. He did this article October 20 last year, basically 2022.
Okay, cool. All right.
So not
Okay.
long ago.
So not long ago, and in this research, it's quite a long report,
Yeah.
but he said the researchers found that this big tech company collected data through a smart speaker and shared it with as many as 41 advertising partners, a practice that would be inconsistent with its privacy policy.
So they took the information and they shared that person's information with 41.
41.
As many as 41
As many-
That's what you see
advertising
when you have
partners.
those adverts, it's just coming to you. It's just
Yeah,
like,
come
it's like,
because I always wonder, like, you know, even especially like on my phone sometimes when I
Yeah.
go on social media and I'm trying to browse through sometimes, right? If I'm speaking about, let's say, a chocolate brand,
Yeah.
right, and I go there,
All of a
next thing you know,
sudden-
there's an ad that comes up about that particular special brand, and this is not the first time that has happened before.
Yeah, and I know
even
a lot
in
of people
music.
literally have that,
Yeah,
have
and
the same.
I'm just like, why?
experiences.
Yeah, but like, why is that? And I realized that sometimes, you know, these things they actually kind of listen, you know. And now imagine like this, they take this information and spread it to among 41 ad
41.
companies. That's yeah. See,
And they bought.
You see, that's the thing, because for these companies, they are paying for data because the data is being used to analyze their market.
Yeah.
They're trying to use it to see,
To push
are these
more,
people
okay,
more
yeah.
liable
The
to buy
audience.
our stuff?
Yeah,
Are these
the
people more-
audience as
So
well.
they're using the audience part and to like, it's all business. I keep saying it. Nothing is actually ever free.
yeah.
Nothing is actually ever free. Someone is paying for it. So that
But isn't there
means
like a right way to do that? Like, I mean, like, I'm meant to feel like, oh, why would I feel like my Alexa is listening to me?
it's there should be a right way to, obviously the terms
Yeah.
and condition and privacy of people should be respected, in the sense that when you make a smart device, it should ideally not be spying on me, basically.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
But let's be honest. Like, you know how all these movies and stuff. There's some movies that do come up. You know that the other big companies make movies and stuff, right? And you find like you find those spy movies where you be like, oh, the government is listening or the big tech is listening, right? It might be a movie, but sometimes I feel low key. I think like
Low-key.
sometimes them big tech will be doing
Yeah.
that.
Very
But the
much.
question, but here's the thing though, right? So you have a big tech company, right? And they say, oh, your data is protected. No one's gonna know your data. But the question is, but they have your data, right? They know your data.
So
They know
that's
everything about you. They know where you live. They know how much you use the resources, the gadget, or whatever the case may be, right? Now the question is now you, with your article now, you just mentioned that this is someone's information, what he likes, what they don't like. Now imagine if you use Alexa, right, or Siri, whatever it is, right, and you keep saying, oh hey, see, I like this, or Google this, oh Google that, and remember you also have the Google search as well, and you're using that as well to see your fashion stuff, your fashion style, the food, the places that you like to go to. This is the interest. This is your interest, right? Now imagine all of that is going. Where is it going? Because you're using it on your Wi-Fi, on your internet. And internet, they even have a code or whatever it is to know exactly. Oh, this is where you're at.
IP address. Yeah.
IP address, exactly. So they know all of
Wow.
this, right? So now imagine now that information now is given to almost 41 ads companies. What do you think is going to happen?
You know, the system in itself is not bad. It's just the agenda of what can be done with this information, knowing where the world is heading to.
Yeah.
The fact that we know that by our man of God, Pastor Chris, several times, he's warned us about things like this, where he knows that he's spoken to us as well about this future where a lot of things are going to they'll try to control a lot of things.
Yeah.
Now imagine all this data that is being already piled up about each individual person.
Okay, yeah.
For the time to come where by grace of God, we are God, first flight, we're out of here.
Yeah, we're out of this place, yeah.
Information like that would then be used to oppress people because now there's nowhere you can hide. A Google map has everywhere you've ever been to.
Yeah.
There is no place you can say you're going to. Uber has the same information. So where are you going to try to hide? Your phone has signal that is being sent, your IP address, some of you put on your location all the time.
Yeah.
So it's probably mapped out everywhere you've ever been with.
And you
with
send
that
your
phone.
location, and the thing is, with new phones, that you can actually send someone's location.
Yeah.
But the thing is, who actually, it's not just that person who actually knows where you are. But even in apps, sometimes it allows you to say, allow track or don't allow track. Even though you say don't allow track, but is this still stopping though?
Yeah.
Like even like a lot of
Or allow while
location
using
services, a lot of even when you're posting as well,
Yeah.
it records the location you're posting from. Like most social media platforms record the location you're posting from. So there is just so much information going in and out of people's daily private lives without their permission. But that's not the problem. The problem is what is the agenda with all this data? If this data is made available to 41 advertising companies without permission, if there were to be exactly that's the thing that without permission, if there were to ever be a case of dictatorship in government, would this same data be available to such government? The same data. So where is the privacy at all? I think the thing there is that big tech companies, and especially for parents with your children, with your siblings, make sure that they are protected internet-wise, data-wise, as much as possible, because information is money.
Definitely, I like that. That is actually true. You know, but this is something that, you know, we always have to like ask ourselves, like, okay, you know, we join, you know, so many social media platforms. You know, we sign, we give our information out there so many times. You know, but the question is, like I said, where our story focuses, does big tech, you know, invade our privacy? That's the question. You know, and it's something that, you know, you also have to ask yourself that, okay, you know, does this happen? If it does, you know, you have to be cautious. How can you do about it? You know, that's why sometimes don't spend too much time on your phone, you know, or, you know, doing certain things on the phone. Like, you know, spend time in, you know, having a quiet time, you know, listen to God's word, all this kind of stuff. It comes to, you know, you spending time in all of these big tech, you know, equipment, or if I can call it, you know. But what Tyler said, I like what Tyler says, like, you know, the data that they use, what are they using our information from? You know, and if it's our own privacy, you know, to what extent could we say do we actually have our own privacy? Because if I finish talking right now, and if I go on my phone, if I go to search for something or on one of the social media platforms, it will go on my For You page, and literally what I've been talking about, it actually might go to, you know.
It happens all the time.
Pardon?
And it happens all the time.
It happens all the time.
All the time.
Even music it just happens all the time. You know, and it's just something that, you know, you just have to be cautious about, and you just have to really think about that, right? But yeah.
That's our conversation.
That was our conversation for
today.
today.
I think I learned a lot. I felt like I was just observing. I was learning a lot.
All right.
Yeah.
In other words, I think it's just more like we just have to be cautious, and also just constantly do, you know, your research. You know, that's why the man of God Pastor always tells us, like, listen, we have to be one, vigilant, and two, we have to do our own research when it comes to things like this. All right, so keep on doing research, and also just don't accept terms and conditions. Read them, go through them as well. Right, I've learned that. If I'm gonna do, I know I'm smiling, but it's true though. Like it might be a lot, but actually take out time and actually just read those terms and conditions. Yeah, and you'll be surprised who know you might not even accept all of these terms and conditions. But that's just the tip for today.
Yeah.
But because of time, we have got to go. But I hope you guys were blessed and highly favored. We'll definitely see you guys next time with, you know, with the story focus. Oh yeah, you're gonna win? I know you're gonna win. I definitely know you're gonna win. But until next time, guys, my name is Andre Guti, your favorite person in your whole wide world.
My name is Tyler, and it's the favorite person in the universe.
And I'm Aviala, your favorite person in the whole galaxy and for all eternity.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You know.
Until next time.
Until next time, guys. God bless you guys. Bye.